All right, and welcome back to another exciting episode of Minetest Gameplay of Sorts. Yeah, and today we're going to be out at the Modern World to show you some updates I did. But first, we have some new entries into our screenshots. You can hear the kitty in the background. This first one is from, it's pronounced CD. Cool, CDDE. And it's a work in progress shopping mall, an eatery and restaurant. Very cool. And I see there's too many nodes. My special block, the RGS Pro block. That is really cool. That molding. Very nice. Would love to see the rest of the mall when done. And George has been building castles. Very cool. Yeah, his turret towers, the roofs, are more meaty than mine in my medieval world. But I especially love this this kind of balcony for this section of the castle. Very cool. Castle was originally done in Minecraft by Blunsrud, and he put his touches on it, which is always cool to do. And the next one, Malaclips sent in a citadel. I've been to an actual citadel. There's a in Egypt. There's the main hall. That was the gate, or the surround. Which nice detail. There's a main hall, the dining room. Hey, I've done that before. Very cool. That's you take the grate and you run it through the circular saw, and you get that panel. You can stack the panels and you can create chairs. You can also, what other ones make good seat backs are the jail doors. Make real cool seat backs. Very nice. And there's the money shot right there. Citadel at night. That is a good looking castle, Citadel. It looks like an airplane hangar over there. Just saying. But that is really cool. I like the detail, and you see, my castle fails in the amount of detail. I'm going to fix that. So that is the latest in the screenshots. And if you want to send a screenshot of your favorite builds, just go to my website and you can do that in the photo upload page. And I also added, because I kept forgetting to, a contact email with its own special email address right there. So without further ado, and it's raining again. What is the deal with that? I keep forgetting to turn the weather off. And then I forgot the command of stop weather hard rain. Okay, I sent it. Stop weather. Did I spell it wrong? No. Maybe it's just rain. Not doing anything. That should have stopped it. Stop _ weather. That's not light rain. Oh, this is gonna put I gotta turn that weather mod off. But let's get on with the we're already 4 minutes in. I haven't done anything. The cat wants to go out. Nope. Can't go out. So let us see. Well, look at that. We have a Aston Martin parked in the driveway. Because we are going to, oh, my garage door open. Oh, I wish this mod worked a little bit better. Let's see if I can go in between the light poles. Like a solemn chorus. This throws a whole damper in it. Then the rain won't turn off. No, don't hit the light pole. Oh, look, there's a deer. Does the deer have any dough? Certainly. $2. No. Classic Three Stooges episode. So, stop. Get out of the car. I finished a road. This rain is really bothering me now. Oh, why won't you stop? Stop. Really? It's not rain. Stop weather rain. It's not light rain. I wish there was a command that you could just turn it off, like stop weather. No, doesn't work. I'm not going to sit here and mess with it. I'm parked in the middle of an intersection here. It doesn't matter. It's not open yet. But we come down here, and now check that out. So off of my convenience store, my 7-Eleven, we have a gas station. I'm going to see if I can slowly go into the gas pumps here. Hey, look at that. And pull up. Of course, it doesn't do anything. But this is the service station now. In Illinois, and I'm sure around the United States, and I believe in England, in the UK, they have, because I know when I worked for BP, British Petroleum, for tech support, they had, the service stations had a shopping area inside, but they also had gas stations outside. Now, our 7-Elevens in Illinois have, and various other parts, they have gas pumps attached to there. So I changed the configuration a little bit and added some more shelving, a nice clock. That clock actually works too. It goes on Minetest time. So, every minute is like 5 minutes of daytime. You'll see the clock change. You saw it change. So I opened up this side entrance here. Here's the deli counter. Here's your counter that you're going to go pay for stuff and put more windows in. Because, you have to see who's at the gas pumps. So let's go out and take a look. Well, I also added another clock. A roof hatch. Oh, cool. Let's go up the roof hatch. This is from the Industrial Bridges mod. I love that. So up here, I changed the roof color, add an antenna. That actually goes over the washroom. And these are light sensors from the DigiLines. And it's raining. Cool. So here's an overview of the gas station. Very nice. Here's a delivery entrance as usual. And, yeah. So the lights are on timers. Those are from the Streets Mod 2.0. Yeah. And I had to custom butcher the mod, Streets Mod 1.0 or 1.5, and added those lights in there because I wanted those lights, but they weren't available yet. So I have them. And that's one of the problems with downloading this world, is that if you're not using my exact mods, because I've butchered them, to say the least, and the texture pack, it kind of won't look right. So yeah, let's go back down here. Oh, I thought it was going to stop raining. That is one of my favorite mods, is the industrial bridges and industrial stairs. And I use those stairs a lot in other builds. So I think it stopped raining. It's safe to go outside now. Unfortunately, the pressure plates wouldn't work with these doors because at the end of the video, I'll show my old concession stand or convenience store. Why do I keep saying concession stand? All right, so we come out here. We have parking. That's light rain. That should quit. It worked last time. Hard rain, rain, hard rain, light rain. No, it didn't. I don't know. And I have to raise those clouds because if you notice over at the skyscraper, the clouds actually go through the top floor and it is the weirdest feeling. So over here we have our pumps and which is really cool. These are from the bridge mod, which there's the industrial bridge. Let's see here. If I can bring up, there we go. These are from the bridges. And if I have, oh, there it is. Put that down there. And that's from the factory bridges, but it's called the industrial bridges and stairs. Cool. So those are this is a cable, which is the same diameter as the light pole. And this can also be used, well, there's a darker one for that. But this is the steel cable and the cable ends. And it makes a really good support. And then these are from DigiLines. It's a Digi panel, which made the gas pumps look cool. So it actually looks like gas pumps. And this is the doorbell from Mom and Pop. Oh, I broke the doorbell. It doesn't work. This is from the old Mom and Pop mod. Yeah, it's not working. And what is that? We have a garbage can by every cool. So it pretty realistically, oh, you can see the lights came on because the sun's going down. So all the lights came on. They're on timers. So you can have them timer, Digiline on Misicons or manual. I have it on timer. And, oh, the one over by the air pump. Now these over here, oops, it came on. This is the air pump. No, that's the air pump. This is where you can fill up your tires with air and you use a vacuum. Another garbage can for your trash. So, yeah. The only thing I have to do is the signs out here. I haven't decided on the signs or if I just want to put some kind of marker because not having, or if I put another street light in, it'll look too close. So at least it'll be this, or I'll have this and I'll put a custom graphic there. I wonder, oh, that would be cool. Look at that. We have a lit. That's actually kind of cool. A lit sign. With the legs are lit too. And I'm going to put a custom like graphic decal across there. And this was my first attempt at a bigger sign. So I'm not sure about it, but I do like that. And these are using the bridge supports, and then you got a sign up there. It gives it a nice overall appearance. And then we can take a look at the car wash. So we got a car wash back here. And this is one of those car washes that you don't drive through. You park the car in there and the brushes go over the car and then come back. So we got people waiting. We have the ready light. He's in there. Got some control boxes. Excuse me, I need to turn the water on. So I have a little water reservoir here. And I turn the valve on. This is from the Pipeworks. or it's in Dream Builder. Now the water is going up there. The horse is going crazy. This is the little water tank and pump down yonder there. Works fine. And you come back out here. Here's your brushes for the side of the car. Here's your brushes for the roof. And just by using other pieces of inventory, I think that's like soft steel grate. Yeah. And it makes real nice runners. So you can imagine that all these run off of these runners here, which connect up to the ceiling. Now, if you want to wash the car, turn the water on. And I saw a long time ago, somebody built a very elaborate Misicons and pipeworks. I think, I think that's enough water, for the car. I think we drowned the car. It's not how you're supposed to wash a car. I have to work on that. It seems my drains aren't working very well. Yeah, but that's the car wash. So overall, what do you want? No, I don't have no food for you. Now I do. So that is that's the gas station. And I use those, the facade. Last week's episode was a total failure in the fact that I should never record after coming off of work, after working overnights, and then because I'm usually up for 18 hours straight. And so what did I do today? I did the same thing. I haven't been to bed yet. I am on midnights. It is now, I don't know what actual time it is, 2 p.m. Yes, it is. So this looks very cool at night. I think I got that. I think I got that down. So we have the convenience store and the gas station with the car wash. And I know the title it says service station. I'm thinking about coming over here and actually adding a small service center. And that is something that we have. You'll find we actually have like auto malls where they you can buy tires. Like there'll be a tire dealer and then another dealership for brake jobs and mufflers and stuff like that. I want to come in here real quick and dump off this meat. So the restaurant has food it can cook now. I can't get anything to go into these. These are the old mom and pop's freezers. And for whatever reason, I can't get the microwave to work. I think there's something missing up here. I have to look at that. That works. And the grill works. So I will finish that. So there's been a couple questions in the forums. Did I go up here? Yeah, unfortunately, this is as far as I got. So there's going to be some stuff up here. I have to go through and get rid of all the snow. It's real strange how you have the summertime biome over here and then you have the snow biome. And it's real easy to do. I've done that before where you just grab all the blocks and replace dirt with snow with dirt with grass. So very cool. So this area, this direction is going to be started. The butterflies are out. How nice. And then I haven't really gone too far over here. It's going to continue out that way because that would be a really small town. And then that way, and there's going to be a bridge over there. I just have to figure out how to get the bridge to go where I want it. So we are going to go flying because that's mainly it for the gas station. I was just playing around with it. Oh, there was a series, Z1 and Only, and he's doing a really cool thing, building an entire city in Minetest. He's up to like 300 and something episodes in that series, and actually really cool. And that was where the sort of inspiration came from, building the gas station. And that's where I sat there and went, well, wait a minute. I have the service station there. So I was going to show off my little convenience store. I haven't been up here in a while. I have to make sure that all the animals are... What are you, Mr. Hedgehog? I love this area up here. This is the educational farm and nursery. And there's some crops over there which haven't been attended to. Wow, all the lights came on. Oh, over here is the convenience store that sells items from the farm here. You see a little windmill over there. I haven't been up here in a long time. There's a deer in my counter. Hi. Okay. We'll just let him mess around in there. So you can see here I have the pressure plates, and these are on the home decor doors. If you step on it, they open and then they close. So I tried doing that with the other doors. I have to see how that would work. But these are how I have this set up. So I've showed this before in another video. And these are all... I can actually make bread. So outside here I can throw in seeds, wheat seeds. They'll come down and they'll actually be turned into loaves of bread and automatically feed into there. I also have wheat and other things. And I need a cup of coffee. Cool. Got my coffee. Oh, here's the panels. So the same thing the one person used for the Citadel. And all that is, let me drink my coffee. There we go. And let me get rid of my coffee cup. I'll just throw it on the floor there. No, that would not be a good... Wait. Come back here. I hit the wrong... Hold on. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh. That's not how that's supposed to work. Now, where's my... You know, it's not how that works there. There's a reason why I wanted to save that light. Okay. There we go. And now you can open it. Put that in. Put the garbage can in. I'll eat the bread. There. It's done. So on here, all these are dispensers, and inside the dispensers you put your items. And the dispensers are part of Pipeworks. So they're fed up here. And then, like, I have 52 cups of coffee left in there. And then coffee beans, juices. That's all that is. And a bunch of unknown objects. I don't know why there's unknown objects in there. Maybe something happened. I love that, those automatic doors. If you come down here into the outer workings of it. So over here we have a Pipeworks filter. This is a chest, so there's stuff in there. And I turn the blinky plant on, and it'll actually start blinking. There we go. And then we come down here. So I did not want to get the convenience store. So it should, there we go. We're sending wheat down here. And then it's going to go into the grinder, make flour. And then the furnace will turn it into bread. Yeah. And then it'll go up the pipes into the dispenser. That is so cool. And that's how that works. And this is a sorter. So these are sorting tubes. And I showed the video on this. So I put in a bunch of stuff in here, and this will actually sort them to the different dispensers up above. So that's this convenience store. Let's go turn off everything here. Okay, now it's off. Good. Cool. And then here's the, it's all solar powered, because everything out at this area is either, it's all natural. So it's solar powered or wind powered or, you know, whatever the case is. So that is the original convenience store with rotating pies and fish. And then the off the back of here, this was extended to have a kitchen, outdoor eating. Yes, you got out of the pen. How nice. And there. So that is this area. And I do have a auto workshop. There is an auto workshop up here. If I get my bearings, there it is. There's the auto workshop, because that's where I originally started putting in using the pistons for lifts. However, this is the only workshop in the entire town, and it didn't make any sense that out of all these areas, there was no place to fuel your vehicle. And I mean, you can only run electric vehicles for so long. So that is a look at the gas station as we fly through the town. Look at the sun's coming up. Very cool. I got to really step up on getting this area done. Getting some more buildings in. I put some trees in. I started doing some landscaping over here. And so this one's called the Eatery. So I'm thinking about calling this the Gassery. No, that's just horrible. It's a horrible idea. I don't know what I'm going to call it. But that's a cool look at the car wash and the gas station and the air pumps. And I still have to do, you'll notice these lights will turn off in a minute because the sun's coming up. And I still have to do something with I put in some, made the rocks look a lot better back here because I'm going to feather those hills in and go from there. So, one of the questions that I got, play stale Anno had said, why do you play Minetest instead of Minecraft? And see, all the lights went off. Ooh, so did the street lights. And the main reason, there's nothing wrong with Minecraft. Minecraft is a very good program. Ultimately, I don't want to spend the $30, but the better reason is you can mod Minecraft. And Mr. Crayfish was a Minecraft modder and has a YouTube channel, which I highly suggest watching also for inspiration. he has created a bunch of mods that, I mean, he has vehicles, I mean, real modern furniture, stuff for a modern world. And it all looks great. It all functions. And it looks great. However, mods are written in Java. And I have a history with Java. That's one of my favorite programming languages. And I'm an intermediate Java coder. And so I wouldn't have a real problem with it, but a beginner would have more of a problem with creating mods if they couldn't find exactly what they were looking for Minecraft. Now, in Minetest, the mods are written in the Lua scripting language. And that is a lot easier for the template. So it's more user friendly. And as a matter of fact, obviously, if you're new to Minetest and you just download the actual game, there's no mods that come with it. No animals, there's nothing there. You have to figure out what mods you want to put in to the world. So if you want mobs and stuff like that, the bad mobs, along with the cows and chickens and stuff like that, that's up to you to, download that mod. The cool thing is now with the 5.0.1, we have that the content.minetestdb and integrated with the game, so you could just download the mods right in the game and start playing. You don't have to go back to the operating system, find the file folders, and copy the mod the certain way into the folder. It's all automatic now. So it turns out, it's a lot easier. Minetest or Minecraft has the ultimate shaders. Any shader pack that you want to use with it is phenomenal. Simulate Raise the Sun and everything else. And the Conquest Reforged pack for medieval worlds. And it adds all the extra blocks is fantastic. There's a reason why Minecraft is number one. For me, Minetest is the same way that I view Ubuntu operating system for Linux. No matter what Linux distro I try, I always go back to almost the very first one that I seriously started using because of the comfort. I know how Ubuntu works. So I'm going to dip my feet in Fedora soon. So, but it's familiar. And so that's the same thing that I look at Minetest is the community, just like Minecraft. It has an awesome community. And anytime I have a problem or I needed something, because when I was building this townhouse, the picture I was looking at, I said, it's got this crown molding up here. And one of the mod developers, Too Many Nodes, sent me a message saying, update that mod. I put some blocks in there that have your name on it. As you can see, it says Facade Sandstone RGS Pro. That's me. So there's just, I don't know. It's very welcoming, and you can make the game exactly the way you want it. If you were a developer, you could actually tear into the Minetest engine and all the coding that makes the game and do whatever you want with it. So both games have their pros and cons. And another person said, Minetest just copies Minecraft. Well, no. If you go back, Minetest just had their 10th anniversary. Minetest came out around the same time as Minecraft. And if you go to Minecraft's wiki, it says that the developer, I can't remember his name, the guy that sold it to Microsoft for $1 billion something. The game was inspired by InfiniMiner, and so was Minetest, and so was a bunch of other voxel blocks building games. So to say that one copied the other, maybe in some areas, but not like, every car has tires on it. So does that mean Chevy copied Ford because Ford had tires on their car? No. I know that's a very loose analogy, but no. Because if Minetest had copied Minecraft to the point of copyright, you better believe that Microsoft and even Mojang would have released the lawyers. So there's no and if Microsoft ever looked at Minetest, they'd say, let them have their little fun. And yes, we are having our little fun, because there's just something. I keep coming back to this game over the years more and more, and it's familiar. It's easy. I can stop the game right now, add a few blocks, add a bunch of, fix some textures, and do whatever I want with it. So there. I mean, you can't do what I did here in Minecraft. And there's things in Minecraft that one cannot do in Minetest. So, like I love the 1.14 update, the Java edition update with the pillagers, and I do want to get a copy of Minecraft so I can play with the 1.14 with the pillagers and the Conquest Reforge. So there's your answer. It's just personal preference, and I'll be playing Minetest for a long time to come. So thanks for your question. For everybody else, have a nice, safe, warm, or cool week. The temperatures are finally coming down. And until the next video, goodbye.